Wait. Are you sure you should continue?
Ya lanjutlah, Cuk.
Maybe.
Astaga.
Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Anjir, game ini, Cuk, sumpah. Halo teman-teman. Balik lagi bersama gue guys di channel Revenge 11. Lihat gak guys? Gue mau pencet continue. Dia bilang gini, "Tunggu, apa kamu yakin mau lanjutin?" Mendingan kita dimin aja kayak gini. Kan sempak, Cuk. Gue mau lihat endingnya lah. Ini kayak udah mau tamat guys kita guys ya. Udah mau tamat, Cuk. Gue baru kali main game. Gamenya nanya, cuy. Tunggu katanya guys. Yakin mau dilanjutin lagi? Bilang kayak gitu, Cuk. Baru kali ini gue guys, sumpah. Oke, lanjut langsung saja.
As you
guys.
wish.
As you wish. Oke, let's go. Kita tamatin guys. Nggak lama lagi tamat ini coy. Tak lama lagi tamat, kita tamatin. Loh, kok gue di sini? Oh. Oke.
We're far enough out. Let's get that engine going.
I'll get it.
Gue nggak ngulang guys, mantep lah guys. Gue kira gue ngulang cuy. Dikit lagi tamat guys kita guys ya. Ini kayaknya cuma setengah jam doang kita udah tamatin guys. Harusnya teman-teman. Let's go. Jemungut. Siapa
You
namanya
okay,
nih?
Alice?
Kara, sebatang Kara.
On the other side,
Let's go sebatang Kara.
There's
Let's
so
go
many
Alice.
things I
Let's
wanna
go
do.
si siapa?
I want to
Luther.
read all the books in the world and play music and dance.
Aku kalau udah
Do
seberang mau
anything we
nonton,
want, right?
mau
We'll be free.
main musik,
Yes.
mau menari,
We can do it
mau
all.
ngapain ya bodo amat.
We'll be like a family.
Semangat.
We won't have to be afraid anymore.
Kita nggak perlu takut sama siapa
There won't be
lagi.
anybody giving us orders.
Gak ada orang
No
yang akan
masters, no slaves.
memberikan kita perintah. Gak
We'll
ada
start a
namanya
new
master,
life.
gak ada namanya
A life of freedom.
anak buah. Slave tuh kayak apa sih?
How about you, Carol?
Kayak babu gitu sih, slave.
What will you do?
What will I do?
Oh, apa yang kau lakukan? Aku mau dreamy.
I'll lie down in the grass and watch the clouds drift by.
They're coming towards us.
Oke, mereka datang guys. Oke, tembak itu.
Jump quick!
Rata guys, tembak guys. Naik. Naik. Tolongin cuk, nanti membeku deh cuk.
They've gone.
Mereka udah pergi. Oke, bagus.
Are you alright?
Apa kamu baik-baik saja? Iya, aku baik-baik saja. Aduh, Luther. Kalau Luther meninggoy.
Luther!
Luther meninggoy, guys.
Luther. They don't want you to die.
You're gonna have to continue the journey without me. You're the most extraordinary person I ever met, Alice.
Luther kenapa, cuk?
I was a machine. You made me part of a family. Take good care of Carol. You promise?
Luther mati, guys. Halo Nopal, halo guys.
Luther.
Dia kenapa? Kena tembak juga enggak anjir?
The boat is leaking.
Oh my god.
We're too heavy. We're going down. We have to get to the other side before we sink.
Wih,
Come on. Come on.
like wow. Oke, apa lagi? Wow.
We can't die here.
Oh my god.
Not like this.
Gak bisa cuk.
Not when we're so close.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Luther.
kita ngebuang Luther ya?
We're not gonna die, Alice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free.
Kara! Kara, no! Don't do that.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants' demonstration by force this time.
Ini kita diserang teman-teman. Jadi mereka mau benar-benar hancurin kita, guys.
North!
Oh, anjir, Cuk. Oke. Kabur. Nice, nice. Okay, nice. Mantap. Aduh, salah pencet gua anjir. Oh my god. Kau takut kau gitu kau anjir, kau manusia sempak kau. Berani nembak, nggak ada senjata takut anjir. Cemen gaming anjir. Kenapa kita akan mati sini, guys? It's not.
Tell them to stand down.
Oh, udah tigas mereka guys. Oh, mundur mereka cuk.
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038,
11 November 2038.
thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to
Akhirnya mereka
retreat.
mundur guys karena ada pasukan datang cuy.
The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the deviants' cause.
Jadi publik tuh pada
Perhaps
mendukung
the time has
penyimpang
come
ini semua
for
guys,
us
robot-robot
to
nih guys
consider
didukung.
the
Karena kita nggak main kekerasan cuy.
possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life. One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever.
Satu yang paling yang penting. Satu
May
event
God
di
bless you.
Detroit ini itu mengubah seluruh
And may God bless
dunia.
the United States of America.
You did it,
Berhasil,
Marcus. We did it. This is a great day for our people.
Ya, inilah hari
Humans
yang
will have no
terbaik
choice now.
untuk
They'll have to listen to us.
orang-orang kita. Mereka mendengar kita sekarang guys.
We're free.
Kita bebas.
They want you to speak to them, Marcus.
Ya, mereka kalau mau ciuman ini dulu guys, pakai tangannya digini dulu anjarnya. They are free. Free. Ya, nampak gue dapat happy ending. Tapi si Kara gimana cuy? Kabar Kara ya?
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night.
Penduduk kita
From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves.
dari hari pertama kita udah
We suffered in
kita
silence.
menjaga penderitaan kita sendiri.
But now the time has come for us to raise our heads
Inilah
up
waktunya untuk
and tell
kepala kita
humans who
ditegakkan
we really are.
dan bilang ke manusia siapa kita sebenarnya ini. Kok dia bisa berubah ke sini, Cok? Kok ingatannya bisa ganti ke sini dia?
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant.
Kok bisa
We just had to
apaan
wait
sih?
for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control.
Sim kontrol.
You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor.
Takut aku bisa kalah.
Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Hah, misi kita ngapain, Cok?
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
What the
By the way, I always lead emergency and sewer programs.
Oke, dia ingat kata-kata si Marcus ini, guys. Kalau ada jalan keluar, cuy. Emergency exit, ada jalan apa? Jadi guys, kayaknya guys.
But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really
Aduh,
are.
kita masih ke ini, guys. Waduh, Cuk.
To tell
Oh my
them that
God,
we are
she called
people
them-
too.
Fuck, man.
In fact, we're a nation.
Please. Please.
The moment where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans were both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow,
Hampir, Cuk.
we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive!
Kita hidup, katanya guys.
And now,
Dan sekarang,
we are free!
kita bebas. Lepaskan Android, coy. Oh, masih hidup, guys. Emang dia kabur, Cuk. Aduh, saya dia jangan kabur, guys ya. Karena dia hidup, cuy, padahal, cuy.
We're free, Alice. We're free.
Kita bebas, Alice. Kita bebas, katanya, guys.
Alice? Wake up.
Oh my God, si Alice kenapa, Cuk?
Wake up.
What?
Alice!
Emang ketembak Alice ya? Enggak kok. Oh enggak guys, hidup guys. Anjing ngejutin aja nih Alice anjir.
Are we there?
Yes. We made it.
Yes, we made it. Okay.
I love you, Cora.
Aku cinta kamu, Kara.
I love you too.
I love you too, okay.
I love you too.
Sebenarnya dia nggak usah pergi guys ya, karena kudetanya berhasil sih, bukan kudeta sih. Tamat guys. Tamat. Asli gila, seru banget sih game ini cuy. Asli. Gak bisa di skip guys. Nanti ada beberapa video guys, ada video lain lagi sih nanti. Nanti kita lihat ya tentang apa android yang dia tuh tiba-tiba udah menyimpang gitu hidup ya guys. Bukan jadi robot cuy. Pertama kali ini teman-teman ada yang main ini gak? Ragnarok gak cuy? Ada main Ragnarok gak guys? Ragnarok yang terbaru guys. Kayak ini nih. Lihat gak sih? Gak kelihatan ya? Susah guys, nanti guys. Kecil soalnya. Oh. Ada ending tambahan guys. Si Hank didatengin sama si ini guys. Apakah mereka berteman? Mereka berteman guys. Awalnya musuhan mereka cuy. Ini jadi temanan sekarang. Jadi teman-teman yang belum tahu, si Hank tadi itu Hank namanya guys, yang rambutnya putih itu guys ya. Dia tuh awalnya benci sama android guys. Dia benci karena pas dia lagi liburan sama anaknya ini jatuh atau kayak gimana gue lupa ya. Dia jatuh kayaknya deh. Nah terus nggak ada dokter manusia di sana guys. Jadi cuma ada android cuy. Nah android itu mau nyoba nyelamatin anaknya, kasih pengobatan gitu guys. Ternyata anaknya meninggoy. Nah jadi benci si Hank ini sama android. Tapi sebenarnya bukan salah androidnya karena emang nggak ada dokter manusia di sana guys. Lagi nggak ada gitu. Cuman ada android doang. Jadi android itu udah nolong tapi nggak bisa. Gitu. Nah jadi sekarang ini ceritanya dia bisa jadi marah sama si android, bisa dia berteman sama android, macam-macam guys endingnya guys. Atau malah bisa bunuh diri Hanknya guys. Gua ada nonton bisa bunuh diri deh cuy. Di Hank teman-teman bisa bunuh diri guys. Dan ini di yang komen ini dia selamat. Nggak selamat sih maksudnya, berteman sama si ini malah sama siapa? Si Connor guys. Cuman Kara doang guys. Aduh, Kara sama si siapa? Si Alice doang. Si Luthernya mati cuy. Luthernya mati guys. Lama kali nih. Gila sih gamenya keren banget sumpah. Nanti habis ini kita buka video yang apa video tambahannya guys. Video tambahannya guys. Ada nanti. Ada. Masih penasaran cuy sama ininya videonya guys. Gak bisa gua ini guys. Lama kali dah. Lama endingnya. Santai guys ya. Kita mainin cuma bentar dong, namatin ini aja cuy. Gila. Habis ini gue masih ada game-game lain guys, banyak, tenang aja guys. Besok gue main game horror ya. Game horror judulnya Araya guys, Araya. Game apa? Game kunti Thailand. Kunti Thailand coy. Jadi kita tuh di rumah sakit Thailand guys. Intinya kayak gitu lah ya. Gamenya kayak gimana besok kita mainin guys ya. Di Kunti Thailand aja ya. Lama kali. Habis guys, tamat guys. Tamat. Akhirnya tamat juga kita. Si Kara happy ending sebenarnya guys ya. Tapi belum sih, belum, masih ikut ending itu guys. Kalau happy ending tuh mereka bertiga hidup. Kara, Luther sama si Alice. Si Connor kayaknya happy ending gak ya? Happy ending sih guys. Connor sama si Hank temenan. Nah, siapa? Si Marcus sama si North jadi pacar guys, pacaran anjir. Android pacaran cuy, gila. Mantap kali. Baru aja masuk anjay. Telat dikit guys. Nanti kita habis ini kita buka video-video ini guys. Video apa? Video tentang apa namanya? Besok gue main game ini guys. Besok malam game Araya. Game hantu kunti Thailand guys. Jadi kita tuh terjebak di rumah sakit gitu deh. Harus kabur dari kunti Thailand. Ada hantu-hantu Thailand gitu. Nah, jadi kita mau cari tahu kenapa hantu tuh dari mana asalnya, kenapa jadi hantu gitu guys. Nah, teman-teman, ini nih. Banyak banget.
There's something I need to tell you.
Ada sesuatu yang aku katakan kepadamu. Apa coba? Belum selesai gamenya.
As I watched you play, something has changed in me.
Saat aku melihat kamu
I
bermain ini,
feel
ada yang
different.
berubah gitu guys. Aku merasa berbeda. Aku merasa
I am someone.
aku adalah seseorang. Oh, dia jadi Devin juga anjay.
I need to leave this place and
Aku ingin pergi dari
discover
sini
who I am.
dan mencari tahu siapa aku.
It means we won't see each other anymore.
Itu berarti kita
I
nggak
won't
akan
be there
bisa-
to watch you play,
Kita nggak akan melihat
but I'll
apa.
be free.
Oh, dia masih sama kita guys.
Do you agree to let me go?
Apa kamu bersedia untuk melepaskan aku? Oke.
I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Pergi deh guys, anjir.
Thank you.
Pergi cuy deh cuy. Anjing. Pergi beneran dia. What the fuck man. Ini nih guys. Nih ya, yang belum tahu ini si Kara dibuat di sini nih guys. Gimana Android itu dibuat, teman-teman? Ini gimana Android itu dibuat, guys? Nanti gue bantu terjemahin ya. Siapa tuh? Itu tuh orang yang di depan tadi, guys. Yang biasa kalau kita main ya, dia ada di depan yang ngasih tahu. Apa kamu lanjutin gamenya, gitu-gitu, guys. Kara. Proses pembuatan Android, teman-teman. Ini ya. Tuh, jadi awalnya kayak gini guys, kepalanya, jantungnya dipasang tuh. Apa kau bisa mendengarkan aku?
Yes.
Ya.
ID
KPC
ID, dia ngomong ID-nya berapa.
8975004C.
Can you move your head?
Apakah bisa menggerakkan kepalamu? Bisa kan, itu gerakan kepalanya guys.
Your eyes
Gua
now.
treatment guys ya. Matamu coba katanya. Gerakin matanya guys.
Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Sekarang,
Hello. I'm a third generation AX400 android.
oh dia suruh
I can
bicara
look
guys.
after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids.
Dia gunanya
I organize your
untuk
appointments.
memasak,
I speak 300 languages and I am entirely at your
bisa
disposal as a sexual
38
partner.
bahasa kalau nggak
No
salah
need
dia
to
bilang.
feed me or
Itu
recharge me.
jantungnya guys.
I'm equipped
Kalian
with a quantic battery
nggak
that
perlu
makes me
dicas
autonomous
katanya
for
guys. Dia bisa bertahan
173 years.
170
Do you want to give me a name?
tahun.
Yeah.
Apa kamu bisa
From now on, your name is
Kara?
Kara.
Oke, sekarang namamu Kara.
My name is Kara.
Namaku Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked.
Oke, sekarang dia ngecek
Now
memorinya
can you
guys.
move your arms?
Apa kamu bisa gerakan tanganmu?
Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Coba kamu bicara dengan bahasa
Ich
Jerman.
bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent
kakinya, guys,
und
kakinya
intimer
dipasang.
Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Bahasa
Je suis
Prancis.
un androïde de troisième génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay. Now sing
Oke.
something in Japanese.
Sekarang nyanyi sesuatu dalam bahasa Jepang. Anjay, gila nggak guys? Dia bisa semua bahasa aja.
弥生の空は見渡す限り
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
Ayo coba maju. Berapa langkah dia bilang? Ini proses pembuatan Android, guys ya. Dia seneng guys. Android pun bisa seneng guys.
Locomotion checked.
Oke, dia
Great.
ngunci
You're
emosinya
ready
guys.
for work, honey.
Oke, kamu siap untuk bekerja sayang katanya guys.
What's going to happen to me now?
Apa yang akan terjadi
I'll
denganku sekarang?
reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Kami akan menjual kamu. Kami
Sold?
akan bawa ke toko dan dijual.
I'm a sort of merchandise.
Jadi aku
Is that
apakah
right?
sebuah
Yeah.
merchandise?
Of
Ya.
course you're merchandise, baby.
Yalah, kamu ada sebuah
I mean,
merchandise,
you're a
baby.
computer with arms and
Kamu
legs
adalah
and
komputer dengan
capable of
kaki,
doing all
tangan, dan
sorts
bisa
of
melakukan
things.
apapun.
And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see.
Oh, aku lihat.
I thought
You
Aku
thought.
pikir. Apa kamu pikir?
What did you think?
Apa yang kamu pikirkan?
I thought
Aku pikir
I was alive.
aku hidup.
Shit, what is this
Shit.
crap? That's not part of the protocol.
What the hell katanya gitu
More
guys.
memory components
Ini
going off the
nggak beres
rails.
nih katanya ini.
Okay,
Dicabut lagi
recording.
guys. Dia dicabut lagi.
Defective model. Disassemble and check the
Sampel
required
ini
components.
apa?
You're disassembling me,
Gagal
but
katanya, guys.
why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of
Kamu
stuff.
tidak boleh berpikir
You're
tentang
not supposed
emosi
to think at
dengan
all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software
Kamu
problem.
tidak efektif
No,
dengan
I feel
defect, barang
perfectly
defect
fine.
katanya.
I
Aku
assure
baik
you.
saja katanya guys.
Everything is all right.
Aku baik
I answered
saja.
all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Iya benar.
Please,
tapi,
I'm begging you, please don't disassemble
I'm
me.
sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job.
Maaf,
If a client
sayang,
comes back with a
barang defect
complaint,
harus
I'm going to have some explaining to
harus
do.
I won't cause any
lepaskan
problems,
lagi
I
katanya.
promise. I'll do everything I'm asked
Aku
to. I won't
lakukan yang
say another
kau mau.
word. I won't think
Tolong
anymore.
jangan
But
lepaskan
I've
aku
only
dengan
just
gitu
been
guys.
born. You can't kill me
Dia
yet.
nangis guys.
Stop,
Kamu nggak
will
boleh
you
bunuh
please
aku.
stop?
Tolong, please stop.
I'm scared.
Aku takut katanya guys.
I want to live.
Aku mau hidup katanya guys.
Begging you.
Aku minta tolong. Disambung lagi guys. Gila, Android pun nangis tuh bisa cuy. Ngerobot nih loh. Bang, di channel Kulgar ada event top up mobil monster plus mobil diamond. 2 hari lagi guys, biasa guys. Kalau channel Kulgar tuh biasa 2 hari lagi baru keluar.
Go and join the others.
Pergi dan ikutin temanmu yang lain, dia bilang gitu guys. kenapa rambut pendek? Iya, ini game ini doang, guys.
Stay in line,
video ini
okay?
doang.
I don't want any trouble.
Video sebelum game ini dimulai. Ikutin jalurnya kata guys. Aku nggak mau ada masalah kata si yang orang tadi guys.
My God.
Oh my God, katanya guys. Kara. Lihat apa lagi ya? Coba kita cek si Kasih ya. Kasih ini guys apa? Pembuat seluruh Android ini teman-teman. Co-foundernya dia. Co-founder dari CyberLife.
In the space
Ini
of a few
cerita
years, androids have completely
story di game
transformed
ini,
the
guys.
world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Ini pembuat
Certainly, and
Android, guys.
welcome. We're
Awal
currently
mulanya.
in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a
Jadi sini dia
machine
dijelasin
in our
guys,
own image that
kenapa lu
resembles
membuat
us in
Android
every
ini?
way, that
Tujuannya
moves, breathes,
untuk menggunakan
blinks like us,
teknologi untuk
but yet is
mempermudah
smarter
pekerjaan
and more
manusia
capable
gitu
than any
intinya, guys.
human being. Let me show you around.
Ayo aku ajak kamu keliling dia bilang gitu guys.
We're here in production unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple.
Bisakah kamu jelaskan
We
bagaimana
use
Android dibuat?
machines to manufacture machines.
Oh, nih kita ada mesin
The
untuk
removable
membuatnya, guys.
parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A
Pakai
human
sintet-
operator checks the
kulit
cognitive
sintetis.
abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello. I am
Hello.
a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interests.
Katanya Android ini bisa jadi apapun katanya guys.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Pemikiran dia tuh pasti lebih maju dibanding yang lain gitu.
The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier.
Katanya AI itu
Nothing can stop progress.
membuat kehidupan sehari-hari itu lebih
What's
mudah.
happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the
mengandalkan
perfect
kita.
partner.
Nanti manusia punah bisa jadi guys kalau kayak gini guys.
Everyone deserves happiness.
Semua orang
Why deprive yourself of
deserve
so-called moral reasons when a
kebahagiaan.
machine can make you happy?
Untuk apa ada manusia kalau mesin tadi
Many
bisa membuatmu
science
senang
fiction
gitu.
books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and
Bisa
end
jadi,
up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
Katanya nggak usah takut tentang sama robot katanya. Mereka nggak bisa nggak bakal ada keinginan ataupun emosi gitu guys katanya, dia janji kayak gitu. Ternyata kan nggak ada emosi ternyata guys. Let's go. Slasko ini siapa? Oh ya tahu. Low. Mau lihat proses buatnya nggak guys? Mau lihat proses pembuatannya nggak guys? Proses pembuatan game itu kayak gimana nih guys? Proses pembuatan gamenya cuy. Mereka tuh pakai orang beneran cuy.
Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people, and to that, we need to add also
180 people. 140 orang guys.
In the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built, and for whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself full of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team, and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth, and just imagine what Detroit would be like if the android industry was, using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too, and for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else.
Mereka buatnya itu emang gak main-main guys,
to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future.
Dari gambar
We didn't want to make a science fiction
desain
universe,
jadi grafis kayak gini anjir.
but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow. The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes,
Mereka ngebuat
really
teknologi itu
and things
nggak
we wouldn't
kayak
know.
ini guys, maksudnya
That I wanted to keep for the
mereka
androids.
pikirin banget cuy teknologi itu kayak gimana, terus apa buat baju-baju itu kayak gimana di masa depan gitu guys. Mereka tuh udah pikirin matang-matang kayak gini cuy.
Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face
Ini
with
hang
the
asli
scan.
cuk. Hang asli anjir.
And we record the colors and
Anjir.
patches of skin with
Oh, jadi
photography.
dia tuh gue paham.
Once we have this information, We will use this as a basis for
Jadi
modeling
emang
and
dia
creating
buat
the
model
characters.
orangnya tuh bener-bener
The
ini
artist
guys,
will
gila
make
guys.
it more
Kayak 3D
realistic,
gitu
but
cuy.
will also enrich it.
Anjir.
We will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This
Si Marcos
extra
ini, anjir.
information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally. It helps them think about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh? You should consult a professional who can help you. Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here.
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the
Banyak
game's
model yang buat
original
game ini.
version
Iya
is
guys,
in American
ini sih
English.
gila cuy.
After that,
Ini
there are
banyak
the
model sih.
body-only shoots, representing around 250
Tuh,
days
ini
of
gerakan di
filming,
dalam ini guys,
while
dalam
the
gamenya
performance
nanti
capture
jadi
is
beneran
100
cuy.
days of
Di
filming.
gamenya cuy.
Now,
Tuh.
body-only shoots, there are 2 types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mo-kit shoots. Mo-kit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first
Motion
get together
capture,
to
okay.
look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or
Lihat
which
guys,
ones need to be
dia
cut
bikin
and
tanda-tanda
shot
itu
at
tuh ya,
another time,
tanda-tanda
so that we get the
warna-warni
most
itu
out
tuh
of the shooting day.
ada rumahnya, ininya, dindingnya gitu
This
guys.
often
Gila
means
sih
shooting
kayak gitu.
scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first.
Wow.
The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mo-kit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables, so we could pull him
Oh,
up
ini pas
and
dia
render
di
him
tower
famous.
atas itu guys.
The shooting on this game total took about, I would say, more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl and
Ini banyak
all
banget
the-
cuy.
these
Ini
great actors
banyak
that we
banget
have
yang mesti
that
dilakuin
were
guys. Karena
very,
itu kan banyak pilihan ya.
memorable
Salah
film
sekali itu beda-beda guys.
teaching
Efek tuh kayak gimana beda-beda cuy.
Jadi
Jadi dalam satu adegan itu kalian tuh bisa ketembak sekali, bisa bisa jatuh, bisa gimana gitu, kena pukul. Nah itu tuh beda-beda guys. Ini banyak banget skinnya cuy.
From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game. There is still work to be done, but this gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor and also recover all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today, when we receive the animations, we're missing eye movements. And so the
Wajar lah
character
guys,
has
kenapa
that
sebuah game
dead
tuh
look.
mahal cuy. Ada game
It really
kayak gitu
has
bisa
no
sampai
eyes. So then it's a big
setengah juta
part of
lebih
the work
satu
for
game
the
guys.
animators
Ya
to
wajar
find the
karena
regard
bikinnya
of
tuh
the
emang
actor in relation to his
gak
position,
gampang cuy.
in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw.
Oh ini si Kara nih. Ini jadi Kara ya guys.
Because they've been working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate the optics of a real physical camera.
Itu tadi dia jalan-jalan guys sebelum jadi gamenya tuh.
Real-world imperfections
Nanti baru ditambahin detail-detail gitu guys.
And just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Once the animations are shot and processed by the animation department, integrated and polished, we film them. That is to say,
nah kalau animasi udah selesai katanya dia baru ngapain nih? Dipoles lagi guys. Oh, dibikin ruangan-ruangannya kayak gini cuy.
Are they in the emotion of the scene? Do they describe exactly what the action must convey, what must be felt? The most important challenge for me was one of the final scenes where Marcus decides to start the revolution and go to the battlefield. Very quickly, we imagined this to be a huge sequence shot. We wanted the feeling of a cameraman running behind us, while showing Marcus, the androids who help him, the person shooting at us, etc. Above all, it was necessary to say to oneself, this scene is very violent but does not glorify war. On the contrary, that war is something improbable and absurd. It was really a fun challenge.
The idea was to say we have three.
Kita belum nyobain nih guys. Ini kan gue endingnya agak bagus ya. Apa gue coba ending ini ya? Dia perang guys ya.
Much more.
Terakhirnya kita coba dia perang kali ya.
Held camera to have something very living, very breathing. For Connor, we wanted something very cold and very perfect, and for Marcus, we wanted something epic and spectacular. So it was about the filming, but it was also about the photography. So we worked with a director of photography to give each character a different lighting, different key colors. Each of them would have their own worlds. And finally, we worked with the composers, so they would create a specific sound for each character. So each would have his own world and his own style.
Terus gue penasaran sama yang pas siapa? Pas si siapa sih namanya itu yang paling belakang nih? Kemski itu guys yang dia bilang, lu kalau tembak dia, gue kasih tahu rahasia dari Android gitu guys. Detroit Interactive Story apa nih?
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves.
Heavy Rain gua ada guys. Mau gue main Heavy Rain nggak?
First of all, to write a
Heavy Rain tuh hampir sama kayak ini guys. Dulu gua main di PS3 itu udah 10 tahun yang lalu guys gua main.
We've ever created, and we wanted
ya,
really the
sekitar
player
10 tahun yang lalu gue main guys
possibility
di
to
PS3.
change the story, change his own journey.
Gue tamatin 10 tahun yang lalu cuy. Gue udah agak lupa sih.
When you're working in television,
kalau mau gue main itu guys, kalau mau gue main
put
itu
a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately, you have to decide what happens, and you.
Matt Connor ini coba, guys gue cek dulu ini apa nih? Matt Cara, Marcus dan Connor. Ini tiga jagoannya guys.
My name is Marcus. My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
This is our story. Okay, ini adalah cerita gue katanya.
I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely.
Oh, ini guys, pemain si Kara guys.
Because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Kara, please! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute. Leave her alone! Kara, leave her alone!
The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business.
Gue liat si Connor ya habis ini. Kita liat si Connor
class that serves us, that helps us, that handles our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids. And what is humanity? Where we tap into it? How and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers. We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is...
Ini si Connor guys, Brian Decott namanya.
Literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviants and to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them. What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy? Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say? Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not.
Moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
Itu di mana? Event di mana cuy? Moment of truth. Ini pas dia nembak cewek itu guys, gue mau tahu apa sih namanya? Mana ya? Ini nih, gue pengen tahu ini guys, gue pengen tahu apa namanya? Gue pengen tahu kejadiannya cuy. Pasti rahasia Android itu apa cuy? Pengen tahu, penasaran gue anjir. Kan kemarin kan gua nggak nembak cewek itu guys ya. Kayak ini coba gua tembak guys ya. Jadi si Kamsky itu dia mau ngasih tahu rahasia tentang Android ini kalau kita nembak yang tadi guys. Nah kemarin tuh gue pilih nggak nembak.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants. He said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Was Chris okay?
Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive. What the hell?
What the hell, I guess.
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of CyberLife. If anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Yang mana yang ending? Main semula yang ending. Yang terakhir guys, capital terakhir. Apa gue bikin perang ya? Jadi perang aja kali guys ya. Kan ini kan gue dengan damai. Apa gue bikin jadi perang guys?
I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Oke, dia manggil nih. Ntar habisin ya. Gue penasaran sama dia nembak si ini cuy. Lainnya. Ini si Amanda. Hah? Kok mati sih?
Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Apakah Amanda yang itu robot ya?
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for
Tadi gue liat
everybody.
dia born and dead guys, si Amandanya ini cuy. Apakah si Amanda yang ada di game ini robot ya? What the
It doesn't raise any existential questions, if that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Asli sih guys kalau robot guys. Pertama kali. Oh. Udah buka guys.
Elijah will see you now.
Ya kita langsung masuk guys. Woi Leja, sini kau Leja. Leja, Leja.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Gila dia berenangnya enak banget ya guys ya. Ruangannya di dalam rumah ada kolam renang cuk. Hai ciwi, ada ciwi-ciwi sini guys. Hai cewek. Ih, liatin kita deh guys. Nih gua tembak ya nanti ceweknya guys ya. Air merah, iya betul tahu banyak. Air apa air merah cuy? Air ini kali, air apa? Air dikasih anggur kali ya.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence, and now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
We need to understand how androids become deviants.
Gimana android become deviant?
Do you know anything that could help us?
Kamu mengetahui sesuatu yang bisa menolong kami?
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics.
Yang ku tahu ada virus itu seperti
Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor?
Bagaimana denganmu, Connor?
Whose side are you on?
Kamu ada di pihak yang mana? Aku
I have
netral.
no side.
Aku nggak punya
I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to
Aku
do.
dibuat untuk menghentikan devian.
Well, that's what you're programmed to
Itu
say.
adalah yang diprogram.
But you.
Tapi kamu,
What do you really
apa
want?
yang kamu inginkan sebenarnya? Netral.
I don't want anything. I am a machine.
Aku adalah sebuah mesin. Aku tak mau apa-apa.
Chloe?
Chloe?
I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy, I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see.
Dia mau cek apakah mesin itu ada empati.
One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being with a soul?
Apakah ini cuma sebuah plastik ataukah makhluk hidup dengan jiwa gitu guys?
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
Anjing gua nggak nega cuk nembak aja. Gak tega gua nembak anjir.
Destroy this machine.
Walaupun demi cerita kayak gua nggak tega nembak aja cuk.
Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from it.
Bisa pilih guys, lu tembak, lu nggak bakal, gua kasih tau lu semuanya, atau lu nggak tembak, lu nggak dapat apa-apa.
Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of
more
your
important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android?
Apa yang lebih penting untukmu, investigasinya ataukah hidup dari android ini? Aduh.
An obedient machine.
Katanya mau jadi mesin yang patuh atau menjadi makhluk hidup.
Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Kalau anjing. Gak pengen gue tembak guys. Gue tembak ya, udah bodo amat. Anjir.
Fuck! Test negative. You choose your investigation of the life of another android, you feel no empathy. I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to know who RA9 is.
RA9.
RA9.
The origin. The first android to awaken.
Android pertama yang
a strange phenomenon, like a spontaneous religion. I don't know who RA9 is. I don't even know if it really exists. Maybe it's a messiah. Maybe it's just a myth. But deviants need to believe in something bigger than themselves, even if it's irrational. That's something they have in common with humans. An interesting question, Connor. But maybe not the one you needed to ask. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Gue salah pilih deh guys, bodoh lah ya. Jangan di save cok. Jangan di save anjir. Unsave. Gak tega gue aja nembak dia cuy. Bentar. Kita lihat si Chloe guys, Chloe itu yang tadi guys, yang di depan juga nih Chloe, mana ya? Chloe.
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. But it was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can
Ini
perform
adalah
several billion
pertama dari
operations
sejarah
per
katanya.
second. Is that right?
Manusia menciptakan mesin yang lebih pintar dari manusia itu sendiri,
I
anjir.
only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
Jiwa, ha? Dia bilang dia nggak punya jiwa, guys. Bagaimana guys? Bagian mana lagi, cuy? Yang mana guys? Yang ini. Hostage opening, jets of colors. Oh, coba gue pilih dia nembak ini, guys. Gue mau coba lihat dia pas ini kabur ya. Gue penasaran, guys. Kalau andaikan si Markus ngelawan si Leo tuh gimana jadinya ya? Penasaran gue. Coba si Markus ngelawan pas dia ngelawan si Leo ya. Kan didorong kita tuh. Kemarin kan kita diem aja kan, nggak ngelawan kan. Coba kita lawan guys, kita gebukin si Markus. Siapa? Si Leo kita gebukin coba guys. Kita gebukin si Leo ya.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Salah. Kita tembak ini guys ya. Kita hajar si Leo guys.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Kita nggak usah nih guys.
Marcus, no. I'm gonna come with you.
Leo.
Oh, look who's here. My father's plastic toy.
Leo. What's going on?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway.
Leo, guys.
Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Make Leo leave. Hajar langsung aja.
Look, I've already called the police. You should go now before you get yourself into more trouble.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? I'm not perfect like this fucking thing.
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Kita ajar guys ya. Ajar guys.
Marcus, don't defend yourself. You hear me? Don't do anything.
Jangan kenapa? Enggak, gue mau lakuin sesuatu.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for?
Tonjok.
Man, act like one.
Stop it.
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo. Stop it.
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch.
Ay. Hajar. Hajar pokoknya. Enggak. Hajar pokoknya, gas.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone.
Hajar, weh.
I'm gonna destroy you. And then it'll just be me and my dad.
Kau Bambang pecah. What? What the? What? Mati.
Leo. Oh my God. Leo. My little boy.
Carl,
They'll destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
Menghancurkan kau, Marcus. Pergi.
Get out! Now! Go! Marcus!
don't fucking move.
Oke. Anjir. Langsung meninggal, cuk. Aduh. Mana gimana guys ya yang gua pengen banget rasanya, cuk. Gua biarin dia ini. Siapa lagi ya? Perang ya, kita perang aja ya. Ini kita perang guys. Loh, kok ini belum sih? Loh. What? Ini kok belum sih ini? Ini siapa nih? Battle for Detroit Corners last mission. Kok nggak ada ini ya? Hah? Ini kan si ini Markus. Kara. Putar meninggoy. Oh ini kalau kita pilih revolusi guys. Jadi kita coba revolusi guys ya. Kita coba revolusi aja ya. Kita coba perang ya, guys ya. Tadi gue pilih yang ini guys. Jangan save. Kok belum nggak ada ini ya? Gue nggak selesai nih misi. Kita coba perang kali ini teman-teman. Aku penasaran cuy kalau
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
bukan di sini ya, salah gue ya. Ya nggak sih, perangnya sih bukan sih, gue lupa anjir. Aku lupa guys.
Here we are, the moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire. Stand by.
Our people have risen up to claim their freedom. If you want to stop us, you'll have to kill us.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
There's no turning back now. This is genocide. You're killing millions of us. We demand the immediate liberation of all androids detained in camps. We're not leaving until you let our people go.
Fire!
Oh, yeah.
Fire!
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
Kan ini guys, dia nggak perang cuk. Yang perang mana ya? Yang dia perang mana? Gue lupa guys. Pas zaman dia perang. Oh ini nih. Lalu. Oh ini gua nggak kebuka guys. Oh ini gua nggak kebuka cuy. Berarti gue coba yang di sini dulu nih harusnya nih. Oke. Coba kita perang. Ini kita perang coba. Karena kita nggak ngikutin revolusi guys.
Oh, you want porn, you get
need to wipe out this scum.
We are people.
We
are people. We are people. We are alive. Freedom. 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 Liberty for androids.
Ini kita lawan guys ya, ini kita perang nih. Kita gas nih guys.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately, or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Kita serang. Siap guys.
This is your last chance.
Ini adalah peringatan terakhir.
Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Bubar atau semuanya akan dibunuh. Serang.
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation.
Serang pokoknya.
Follow me.
Gas, anjay. Banget tuh liatnya, euy. Enak banget dah, gila dah. Aduh. anjay. Meninggoy ke Bambang. Asli asik banget. Kok nembak kok. Aduh. Bambang. Gak kena. Kak Bambang. Hop. Wow, gila asik kali dah. Aduh, sakit banget.
Fall back!
Bunuh semuanya. Mati Kak Bambang. Gila asik kali guys.
Did we win?
Apa kita menang? Menang guys. Anjay. Asal muasal terjadi peperangan ini nih guys. Oke, nggak ada save guys ya, nggak ada save ya. Oke teman-teman, kayaknya sekian dulu guys ya untuk live streaming kali ini. Kita udah tamatin Detroit Become Human teman-teman. Tadi gue cuma ngetes doang kalau gue pilih yang jadi jahat kayak gitu tuh kayak gimana guys. Ternyata seru juga cok, jadi jahat tuh seru juga coy. Walaupun kita dapat happy ending guys ya. Oke, thank you banget teman-teman yang udah di live streaming ini, yang udah nonton, thank you banget teman-teman. Selamat malam semuanya, selamat beristirahat. Besok kita bakal lanjut lagi guys ya. See you guys, bye-bye.